So in this video I'll show you how to turn this patch into this patch using just one mix and with no sanding required. But first I'll take you through the whole process of patching this hole. What I'm doing first, I'm just doing a light, very light score with the knife into the painted surface. I just want to remove that layer of paint just so I've got some adhesion for my plaster to stick to. I find plaster, especially the plaster I'm using here, does not stick to paint very well. So just by taking that paint off, we're going to get great adhesion there. I'm going to install some timbers I've cut off to fit in there nicely. And we're just going to install them using some screws, some drywall screws, just by holding them there and screwing the screws through the edge of the plasterboard. And that's going to give us something to screw our new piece to. I like to just have them overlapping at the top, just to give them a bit of strength. And then we're going to install our new piece of plasterboard, nice and snug, with not too big gaps anywhere. And what I like to do is just using my knife, just cut a little V. If it's just a bit too tight, just for somewhere for the plaster to sort of go in and get some bonding. And this is the key to using one mix and no sanding. I'm using Victor Cornice Bond. Now this does not have a set setting time like most setting plasters, example 45 minutes or 90 minutes. This sets approximately 40 minutes depending on how much you work it or use it, so we'll go through that in a minute. So if you're a beginner, I wouldn't recommend doing it this way. This is sort of for professional plasterers or finishers. If you are a beginner, you can watch my patching a hole in the wall for beginners video on this channel. But back to it now. So we've got our mix, and what we're going to do is we're going to work it. So we're just going to take a bit out of the bowl there that you've mixed up, and we're just going to get enough for our first coat, and I'm just working it on the trowel. And the more I use it and more I work it, the faster it's going to go off and faster it's going to go hard. So for the first coat we want it to go off pretty quick. So the more you use it, the faster it's going to go off. And as the mix gets older, it'll start going off quicker and quicker. So we sort of can't muck around. We sort of have to have all our stuff with us. So giving that a good mix for 5 minutes, and we're just going to apply our tape. I like to do the opposites at the same time. And we'll just press that tape into the plaster. I'm using a fuse fiberglass tape, just embedded into the plaster, and then we'll do our other two opposites. Again, we'll just press that in, and then again we're going to go straight over that with coat of that same plaster we're mixing up. And the key is here, we're not going onto the painted surface, we're just cleaning off those edges, keeping those edges nice and fine where we've just scored it with our knife. Now we've just left that for 5-6 minutes, just you touch it and you can feel it going off, and we're just going to give it a light scrape, get any high bits off or little ridges, and we can go back to our little bowl and get the next bit out. And again we're going to work that so that can go off and set before we do our next coat. So you'll even start feeling it going off on your hawk, so that's when you want to start applying it. So this is the second coat now. and I'm just going to go the opposite way just to fill in any hollows this way so it's nice and flat. Now the key with this plaster too is there is absolutely no shrinkage in it, so you won't come back the next day and find it shrunk in. Victor Cornice Bond has no shrinkage. It's for installing plaster cornice, so it's for finishing miters and stuff like that, but it can be used for patching. So again, cleaning those edges off and just showing you here halfway through this process, you can see that stuff there is set already. That's the stuff I used for my first coat. Then in the bowl, still quite wet. The stuff on the hawk there was what we just used, and that's starting to go off too. So we're back now. We've just let that set up. You can just touch it again till you feel it going off and give it a little scrape again. Now we're going on to our third coat. Again, mix it up, beat it up on the hawk. You'll feel it. It won't take as long this time now that it's been sitting in that container for probably 20 minutes, 25 minutes. It's getting close to its full setting time without touching it, so we're just doing another light coat over the top, a third coat now, and just cleaning it off nice and tight, nice tight skim, clean off those edges. Now again, that won't take long to set that coat, so we'll just leave that for another 5 minutes. Now we're just going to finish with a polish, so we're just going to add a bit of water just with a brush, and just that last little bit there, we're going to the water is just going to give it a nice polish. It's going to almost feel like glass. So again, it's really just to feather in those edges onto the paint there, just get them all nicely feathered in. We don't want any edges, and that's what that water is going to do, and that's going to come up absolutely beautiful. Just touching it, it'll feel like glass, nice and shiny, and that's it. So that's 4 coats. It's set. Now it's just got to dry out overnight before it can get painted. So we see here, there's the stuff. It's sort of still workable. It's just about going off, and there's the stuff I used for my first coat. That's set hard as a rock. And that's how I patch a hole with one mix of plaster, no sanding. See there, I can't even break that. Hard as a rock. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.